welcome to another beautiful Tuesday. We thank God for everyone who has been waiting patiently for this program. It's always a beautiful Tuesday. We are so excited to come again your way just to have this program that you love. We love you and we thank God for you. And I'm happy that today you're part of this great program. And today we are discussing on this thing called marriage. Yes, every Tuesday is a beautiful Tuesday. We discuss this thing called because we believe marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
Only you work it.
Yes, and today we thank God because we are going to help you work
Your very own.
Yes, we want to know where you're watching us from. How was your day? How have you been the whole week? For us, it's been a bit cumbersome because of the many prayers we're having every day, commanding the second month of the second half of the year. So we're having services every day. That's why some of our programs are coming a bit late, but still we thank God because we're able to come your way. I want to welcome everyone watching us at home. Karibuni sana, nyote ambao mnatazama pale nyumbani. Karibuni sana, tunatumai ya kwamba mnaenda kubarikiwa. Mungu ataonekania. Alafu kama umekaa kando na mmeo ama mkeo. Am I right? Karibu na mmeo ama mkeo. Karibuni sana katika hiki kipindi kinachoitwa this thing called marriage. So you can get in touch with us on 0727-438-728. And welcome.
Why do you have to take yourself?
No way.
Every other time. What is all this?
No. Have I not tried? Have I not tried?
Hakuna.
Kai.
Nini?
Nimejaribu.
We. Unachoma. Today I've forgotten to say partner in crime.
I will say it. I don't know why I forgot it.
Okay, say.
Okay. Every Tuesday we sit on this couch, me and my friend, my wife, and my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ.
In crime. All right, Karibu. Invite the people.
Thank you. You are welcome. All of you are welcome. You that are watching us from Soa TV, welcome. Distinction. Woo!
Yay!
Welcome. Watching us from Soa TV KE. Inaitwa kukaribisha wageni na shangwe na nderemo. You're welcome. God is good all the time. In all situations, God is to be praised. Even in our marriages, God is God and He's Ebenezer and He's worthy of all our praise. You're welcome. All of you that have been loyal and faithful to us on Soa TV itself, on our social media platforms, you're welcome. Also remember to like and love and also share. Make sure you let someone know that Rev B and his wife,
Thank you. Go ahead, Rev B and his wife.
That Pastor Julie and her husband are already on set.
That is not submission.
Are already on set with this thing called
marriage.
And we believe that marriage is good. Marriage works if only you work it. So you're welcome. Please touch that dial and like, love, share. Like, that's the only way you're allowed to touch the dial. By liking, by loving, and by sharing. Let someone know that this thing called marriage is live and kicking, and we are excited, so excited to always come your way with this program because we believe that marriage indeed can work. I am a staunch believer that it doesn't have to be bad, okay? It's only that when one person refuses to cooperate or both refuse to cooperate, that's when the thing becomes sour. Otherwise, God would not have been an initiator of something that was meant to fail. You agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, so marriage indeed can work, and we are staunch believers of that. For the last 16 years, we have been working. It has not been rosy all the way. It's a lie. Anyone who tells you that we don't have issues, we're just loving each other. Well, unadanganywa, okay? There's no marriage that doesn't have challenges, that doesn't have mountains, that doesn't have tough times, that doesn't have seasons. Seasons that come to test you. Yeah. So be encouraged. Just purpose that your own will be different and your own will work in your own way. And we are here to preach that gospel today.
Yes. And when you do that, when marriage, as my wife said, that if marriage is not working, one partner has refused to cooperate.
Or both.
Or both. Yes, and I will tell you that I'm a testimonial that marriage, when it is worked, works.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen this one work.
Which one?
This one. Hii tuko katikati. Tuko ndani. Tuko katikati, tuko ndani.
We're in the middle of this marriage.
Yes, somebody is just saying that Papa, just stick to English. This is not our mouth. And somebody is saying,
Kiswahili sio ulimi chako. Kiswahili sio ulimi chako tafadhali. Kaka.
Just leave it. Somebody is saying, oh, okay, we'll read some of the comments later. But tonight I'm so excited because...
Don't they even try it?
What?
Karibuni sana kwa hiki kipindi kinachoitwa.
Wewe unasema hivyo jaribu.
Si ndio najaribu sasa hivi.
Jaribu, usema.
Because unatanianguke sianguke.
Asema. Usema.
Sisemi.
Afadhali nini nijaribu?
Karibuni sana watazamaji wetu mnaotutazama katika Soa TV. Tunawapenda, tunawaombea, tunajua kwamba ndoa yenu itasimama. Karibuni kwa hiki kipindi kinachoitwa Hiki Kitu. This thing called marriage. Hiki Kitu kinachoitwa ndoa. Karibuni sana. Hey, you have clapped for me.
No, you have cried. You have cried.
When you got a leo.
Wait, because nimesahau. I would have got according to your program. Yeah, that was blackmailed.
I did it. Woo!
She tried.
I did
She
it.
tried.
Okay, I tried.
Because you said this thing, so you failed there.
Hapo ndo naanguka. But I got like...
You got like 3 out of 10.
You are failing a student.
Yes. It's a beautiful evening. I'm so happy today. And just before we start the program, I know our time is really gone, but before we start the program, tell me about from the beginning of the month till now. How has it been?
With the 30 days, I'm at this thing called marriage.
Your life.
My life has been good.
Yes.
We have been in prayer.
Yes.
We thank God for the marathon. And you see, there are some things.
Tune in kwa kipindi hiki cha ndoa. Becky, that's not true.
Oh, you have spoiled it.
Where Becky, you have spoiled. Better translation.
Translate this thing called marriage.
This thing, hiki kitu. Thing ni kitu.
So pia
ama chitu. Aya.
Chitu.
Kitu.
Kinachoitwa
ndoa.
Okay.
See that tried?
You have tried today.
Anyway, we thank God, and one of the things that we are so glad about, by the grace of God, is that I believe and I know and I'm sure that I'm really enjoying marriage. And let's be very honest before we go to the program tonight, that this is not a scam. This is not a put up face. We are not trying to make it look like it's working. Okay, not of a danger with Leo. Led inakuonesha by force by fire.
I tell you,
it's working, right?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, we are not faking.
Yeah,
we are just, it's working.
Right.
It's working, right?
And we thank God.
And we thank God.
It's by His grace.
And even the busy schedule and all that, we are still having some little fun.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a secret, a small secret about my friend here. Hapo katikati kabla tumalize. So don't go far. There's something very queer thing. Something very queer. So I'll tell you just somewhere in the middle of the program. So if you say as if I'm forgetting, just say, Papa, you have to tell us something about mamas. Then I will tell you. All right. Tonight we're having a program. It's called. The topic of today is what?
The topic of today. Who is moderating? Me or you?
Anybody can do.
Moving on from a series of battles.
Yeah, how do you move on from a series of battles? Now, let's start from here. That there are times marriage can have series of disagreement. You're having issues all through. You're having something is just happening all through.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So what needs to happen is some people, the thing becomes so intense until they don't know how to you know, translate or come out of it.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know exactly how do we come out of this issue that we're having right now. They're having a problem after another. So by the time by the time you're sitting like this, you wonder, okay, so what do we do now? Where do we go now? You see? So that can happen.
Yeah, it can happen. And as you were speaking, I remember there is this topic that we have told people so many times and we keep on forgetting that we need to handle is the seasons of marriage.
Seasons, yeah.
I think we need to handle it. We didn't. We've never.
Okay.
We've never handled, because I would remember. Okay, and I think it's very, very important that we take time, especially in the month of July, to handle the different seasons of marriage. And I believe that with handling the different seasons of marriage, it will also cater for now the season of battles and challenges, because it comes like a season. There's just a time of honeymooning, right? Whereby it's lovey-dovey, that time that you've gotten married. Okay, everything is smooth all the way, you're having fun, you're loving each other, you're eager to see your person, eager to go home, eager to do your duties, responsibilities as a wife, eager to do your responsibilities as a husband, sex has no issue, and all that. That's the honeymoon part. Then comes the part whereby now, it is, for me, I call it the power kind of you're trying now to get your space in this marriage. Okay? Would I call it the power sharing or the power? The place now, everyone wants now to take their position. Like the husband now.
It's like an alignment.
Is like, now we are in real life.
Your lane, my lane.
Yeah, thank you. Okay? And that time now should be, we have now overcome it, we have won it, we have the victory. We go now to the third and the fourth. Yeah,
that's where now you come to hi babe, to hi Julie, to where?
The second, Mama Nani. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, so one of the seasons. Okay, marriage has seasons.
Yes.
And one of the seasons is battle, issues that are happening.
Yeah. So it's possible. So marriages can have a season, and it's true. And people tend to lose each other at that season.
Yeah.
People tend to lose each other at the season whereby we are fighting, disagreeing. But when I feel love dies, romance dies, affection dies, intimacy dies, and then cheating begins, unfaithfulness, infidelity, and then marriage just dies. Yeah. Now, you hear somebody say, for the last 13 years, I've not enjoyed peace in my marriage. But if you check, they've been married for 15 years.
Imagine.
So for the last 13 years, so that is to show you, as she's saying, the last 2 years, the honeymoon season, is when they had fun.
Yeah.
And then you see, in between that problem,
the first 2 years.
Yeah, and see, in between that problem, children came in.
Yeah.
So problems still continue. So both of you have grown apart for a long time. So when you get into that season, there is, how do you now solve? Because the truth is, it can be a bit hard for you now to translate, come back, settle down. Now I want a good marriage. Now I want a peaceful home. Okay, fine, we have fought. Nowadays, you don't even fight. You just come in the house, hi. The mama will cook and put on the table and the jikoni. I'm in the kulala. That thing whereby I used to wait for my husband, we together. When you're together in bed, there's no interest because something has died. So sometimes the man now wants, I want a family. I want now to bring back my family. You can even see the family only talks when the child talks.
Yeah.
Like daddy, so you find the communication is based on that triangle. But now the woman also say, I'm just exhausted. Is it that this thing dies or it's made? So at that point, how do you now come back? How do you now, from where do you start from?
That's right.
Very important. And that's why we need to start from. Allow me, I'll maybe bring in this point. I believe now that's the point whereby you need to start talking.
Yeah.
I think number one is start talking.
Number one? From
our
the issue of battles?
Yes. Because before we bring in the blame game, I think now, because most marriages at that point, there's no communication at all. Hata ukiongea ni ile, there's no, you know, concrete communication. Hawaongei something constructive that the school fees have been cleared. The caretaker called pesa takataka. So you find there's no constructive communication. You see? So I think that I believe the first place where we start, when you have come to that point and now you want things to change. The first point is start talking. By what? By handling the matter.
Right.
I've noticed nowadays we don't talk as much. We're not friends as before. When you got married, I think you should bring out how you began. Right?
Handle the matters, because at that particular time for me, I know there are so many issues. Okay? There are issues arising. So they cannot all be handled in a day.
In a day, yeah.
Okay? They need to be handled in part-time. Okay? Like, the first thing should be, let's sit down and talk. I've noticed that this home is not going well as the man of the house. I've noticed.
Let me cut you. So that one should be brought by the man of the house.
I tend to believe so. Okay. If the man is a little hesitant, then the woman can take over.
I believe the best person could be the man.
Yes, because being the head, home is not going the way it should go. We've been having issue after issue after issue. What is the problem?
Yes.
Then the woman will come up and say, I don't like, we don't have a communication. Our sex life has died. We are not spending time together. So, okay, all those issues, can we handle bit by bit? Today, can we handle the communication bit? Then we look for another day where we handle. And the central point of the balancing part should be, we want this marriage to work. So if we have agreed, if we have agreed on that, let's start it off at there. Okay? We start it off at, we are salvaging this home by handling the underlying issues. Okay? Now, that is now where that is the most dangerous part.
It is.
Because most of the time, handling the underlying issues wakes up pain, wakes up dead demons that zilikuwa zimetulia tu huko.
And you're okay with them that they were.
Umesha manage. You're managing now. The marriage is not good, you're managing. Okay? So in handling the issue, it needs some training, which we had said again. We had said again on a certain program, this thing called marriage, that we are going to talk about communication. How should you talk to your husband? Start it. Because now inaanza kukua na finger pointing, complaining, you are the reason, blame games. All those things now come in. So in the communication, there is how to communicate.
Correct.
Kuna vile kuongea. But communication for me, as you have said, is paramount. It is the icebreaker. Yeah, it is the one that now breaks off the coarseness, kibaridi.
And you said you handle in bits.
Yes.
And I think we should come, how do you handle it in bits? We'll get to that because it's also important to Nazanagani. Because the moment we've started to talk, kuna vile wengine wa mama umetaka niongee?
Wa mama. Wachana na wa mama.
Ni wa baba wameanza. Ufungue mlango. So wa mama wanaamua
wa mama ndio ufungua sana.
Ando hapana?
Ndio ufungua sana.
Nasema on this point where baba mfungua. Mama sasa akona maneno atakuachilia hapa. Some 3-4 bombs she's putting at the
like 1 million bombs.
Anachokuwa kwa siku kulipua kama zote. So I think that's where now it's, as you said, it can be crazy,
messy.
It can be messy, it can be bad. So at that point, there must also be an agreement. What are you talking about today? For me, I would say the first point is let's break the ice. Let's agree we will be talking.
And this marriage has to work.
Yes, we'll be talking.
Are we on the same page?
And not talking about issues. We're talking first. We have a communication. How are you? How was your day? Let's go out. As in, there will be a warmth fast. I know you want to eat me alive. But first, wait, hold it. Continue salivating. No, for the first opportunity. Then the next thing is, let's bring up the first issue. Like, as you said, it should be handled per time.
Yes, kuzi handle zote ni mingi. Issues za 13 years.
Oh, mama yako, baba yako, zako ilingia. So we start from us. I think that's how also probably next week we'll handle it. How do we handle issues? Where do we start from? There are fundamental places to start from. You don't start with you don't give me money. You don't start with you don't talk to children.
Yeah.
Or you come late. That's not a place to start from. If you start from there, it will not go anywhere. So this how where do we start from? Just hold on. We'll pick your call in a few. I thought people are starting to call. We'll pick your call this in a minute.
Yeah.
So what happens is there is a place where we start from. Now, when you're talking, we go to the second point. When you decided we are going to talk, whoever has started or initiated that we need to make this marriage, you go to point number 2, is that you put down your ego.
No, number 2 is...
Number 1 was talk.
Number
2 is forget the... So thank you. Forget the blame game and take the... stop the blame game, take the responsibility.
Yeah.
Be responsible.
Yeah. Forget the blame game.
Anyway, you're the one who began killing this marriage. You're the one... you're the one who used to come to the house. Akama, I used to come here and you give me attitude. When you start throwing the ball at your partner, that thing is going nowhere.
Yeah. The worst thing about blame game is immediately it creates a defense mechanism.
Yes, yes.
Because you don't want to look or appear. Ndio shetani. No one wants to look like you're the demon. You're the reason this home has not been working. No one, even me being included. So if all the issues not easy, especially for a couple, ukweli tuye ndio shida. Ni amekuwa akona attitude, you know, ni amekuwa na hanya, unaona. That man is the one who has been drinking his head off, and he's the reason as to why the home is not okay. But the moment you hit him right on his face, finger pointing, that man will get home to him.
No.
So there's a way to communicate, and that way to communicate is how?
Now, that part we need to really address it.
Yeah, that's a topic on its own.
And next week we'll deal with it. How do you communicate?
You've already said like 4 topics. I wish I had a pen and a paper here. I'd write.
Please, if you're right, help us write.
Yeah.
Then forward it to us as an SMS.
Yeah.
There are sometimes, the truth is this. Our major concentration on this program, it's good also we bring this to your attention. Our major concentration on this program is how to make marriage work.
Yeah. Kabisa.
So we have to give you tips, and what we're telling is how to make it work. And let me tell you, as you say, sometimes it's not easy.
Yeah.
We've been along that road several times. Tukiongea tuanzie hapa. And allow me to mention maybe one. One of the ways you communicate is handle the primary subject.
Yes, because it has other demons that are behind it.
So if you're talking, make sure what is the problem now.
Yeah.
Fine, we might not handle 13 years problem.
No.
But we can handle today's problem. Sometimes we agree, it's true, I've offended you, we've not been talking, there have been issues. Can we let it go? Because sometimes if you start handling it from the 13 years back, on the 7th year.
Okay, let me also give them one of the tips somehow, the way we came out of you know, reviving some devils that are already dead. Handle the current issue.
Yes.
Okay? Going back, you will never get to the last issue because you've already solved the issue that is at hand. Another issue that is at hand is usually the one that is painful. It's the fresh one.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay? And when you handle the fresh issue, somehow you have touched on the past issues.
Yeah, true.
So that's the wisdom.
Yes.
Okay? In handling the current issue. And we said the people give this example and I'll give it. If the issue is Colgate, the way you're pressing it from the middle, don't go to chai haikuwa na sukari.
No.
Ama chai ilikuwa straight.
Yes.
It didn't have enough milk. Handle the Colgate and let the Colgate be the matter and then go to bed.
Yes, go to bed.
Don't let Colgate attach itself with how you came home late. They have no relation. Otherwise, the main issue, which was the Colgate, will never be solved.
You will never solve it.
You'll go round, and you'll feel so drained, end up feeling so drained, and the Colgate issue would have been handled. Probably it will touch on some behavior that triggered the previous issue.
And you'll find the Colgate issue can be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, all men that are listening, if you tell a woman, let's handle Colgate, and she handles brrr, I mean, wait, let's go back to Colgate. That is how I do it. Now I'm wait, we are off topic. Let's go back to Colgate.
And I learned nowadays I am on topic.
Nowadays he's on topic. But that's how I used to do.
Class, it's called marriage class.
Marriage class. So these English nakuja, you don't even know where they're coming
from. Irrelevant. Off topic.
She was hurt by them. She was offended. She didn't understand. For example, let me give an example. You're here shaving your beard, and then or you're combing your hair, and some of your hair falls. That is 4 problems in one. Colgate, nywele, toothpaste, whatever. Hapo kwa nini kichana ikupanga vizuri, and then bado Colgate umefinya katikati. So that is 5 problems. Hapa kuja uone. One, hata imagine ujapanguza dafu umetoka, sabuni ukuta ujamwagilia samaji. So you see, problems are now building up. But initially what offended you was not even Colgate. Ulikuja kwa sink in a maji. You stay on the primary.
Kabisa. That one for me, it really helped, because you find that you handle an issue very shortly. And sincerely, because utaongea, utanungunika, utaamsha vitu zingine hazifai. And by the time you think about, so what was the issue you were, you're already tired.
You're tired, and you have really fought.
You have already, the issue is escalated.
It has exploded.
Okay, so one of the things that taught me, of which I thank God you were very strict on it, in the initial stages, I thought it was, you're trying to escape the former things. But now for me, with time...
Did I have former things?
No, I'm saying,
I didn't have former things.
There's like a thing here I want to remove. I feel like removing. This one. I've been seeing it and wondering, should I remove? Jemo, it is well. Now, the thing is, there are issues that have been there. Okay? Remember, we have said there is communication.
Yes.
And the communication is, we have to salvage this marriage. See, hapo ndo tumeagree tunaanzia. Okay, now we go to the second thing. There is what is happening now. Okay? One, I don't like the way you come home late. Okay? Let's not go back to, you remember even 2011, that's how you began when we were newlyweds. I started asking if you could have listened. No, let's handle now. Are we?
Yes.
Are we seeing it?
Yes.
Yeah? Because now, if you handle currently, the issue that is happening now, it will even not take 15 minutes. What are you talking about? Over an issue. I don't like the way you come home late. No, this is what has been happening. I've been passing by to see my friends because I'm running away from you. You know the way we come home and we fight. Yani own up to the issue. But now, since you have decided to make marriage work, I'll be coming home early. Number 2.
Or I'll be seeing my friends on Fridays only.
Yeah, I'll be seeing my friends on Fridays and on Saturday. Or this is the day I want to have my me time. And you sit down within at most 30 minutes. Mmehandle kitu, amja fight, na amjaenda kwa other matters, your mother. It is the issue of, I do not like the way you come home late. Or I don't like the way you don't pick my phone calls. Why? It could be an emergency. It could be an issue as a reason at home. We could be in need. Probably tumekutwa. Why don't you pick my calls? I don't like her. You know, I used to think you're bothering me. You know, when we used to have issues and all that. No, it's wrong. Accept, it is wrong. From to, you sikia vibaya. Na pia inaweza kuwa ni emergency, ukuje one day uregret. Unaona, we've just handled that issue. The one on the wrong has accepted, owned up, and you've moved on from there. If possible, let the day go with that one.
Yes. Because then also as you talk about the matter, be careful with how you're talking. I think communication is taking over. And it next week. So when you're having a communication, when you're having an issue, what you do with it is you make sure that whatever you're discussing, you stay on point, and then even if you are being tempted to refer, don't refer.
Do not.
Like us, we don't refer. Number 2, when you're adding the subject, you don't what do you call it? Usipimanishe.
Yeah.
For example, when I in a weak leaf, don't bring that here.
The weak leaves.
The weak leaves.
They are very perfect.
Once our mama wanna say kitu with the husband. Oh, this is the way these celebs are buying houses for the husband.
Yeah.
So the man begins feeling something. Don't compare. That's what I was doing for. Don't compare anyone with anyone.
Yeah.
You see, so that you can, and you discover the things begin to go. Oh, now, don't bring your ego, men. When you have tells you to talk, don't bring up your ego.
That's the third point.
Huh?
That's the third point. You've already gone to the third point.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Take up responsibility.
Yeah.
Own up, handle it. Number 3.
Yes.
Tame your ego.
Yeah.
Make sure your ego does not get into your head. Hata kama nasema kitu unasikia utakumjibu. Ama something tells you walk out, something tells you answer her. Because let me tell you, ego has destroyed many marriages.
Yes.
Many women atakwambia tu bwanangu ni kichwa ngumu. Mzee ni mgumu. When your wife tells you that, it doesn't make you more of a man. It makes you look stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry for that word. It makes you look, you're not clever. You see, when you calm down and you compose yourself, this is your wife. This is your partner. This is somebody who should be telling you raw truth. No sugar. You guys enter into a blanket naked. You wake up naked. You know, so there's nothing here to hide.
Yeah.
So, I don't understand. A man that enters the bathroom and comes out naked before his wife is bringing an ego. Really?
Yeah.
So when there's an issue and you want to start from somewhere, number 3 thing, never bring your ego. Tame it, right?
Tame your ego. Ego is that pride in you. Is that thing inside of you that tells you can't be told, you can't be corrected.
You know it all.
You're the man. You're the queen here. You're more educated. You know, you have higher levels, higher standards. You know it all. You know, I'm a counselor. What are you telling me?
I'm a banker.
You know, I'm a banker. You know, I'm a professional.
I'm a doctor.
Who do you think you are? You know, in the office, I have the power. I have the voice. That is ego. Okay? That's a thing which wants you as a man of God, the way you are carried in the church, honored in the, honored in the church, is the same way you want the same honor at home, yet you are behaving badly at home. For me, I usually say that double honor should be given by your wife. Yes, definitely, because, you know, she's your, are you a man? Are you someone that she can hide under and feel safe with? The same way it should. It should happen in the house. The way you're relating with members is in hours and they go. For me, we are doing life together. We've been here 13 years and over.
Day and night.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, you can't bring your office issues. You're the manager. So you keep on shouting at people in the office and messengers are running all over. It's the same way you want to control your wife in the house. You want her to run. Are you mad? No, it's very weird.
Yes.
Yeah, you have people that you're managing. So you want to come and bring your managerial roles in the house and you want them to apply there, yet you're a bad boss in that house, for lack of a better word, as a man. Okay? Or even for the women. You're a manager, you're a CEO, you give orders, you give directions.
Men run, men call you man.
Even men run when you give those orders. And now you want to bring the same head. So your husband can't tell you anything. You know everything. You are good. You know, you have that spirit of I'm good.
I have more money than you, my husband.
And I know I don't do the Holy Ghost. Stood me. Let's talk. Honestly, that's a man who is worth yet also. Wow. You can submit yourself to that kind of a man without even thinking. I even know if he's a bishop, even though he's an archbishop, when he comes home, you will prostrate in front of him. Because now he's portraying God. He's portraying the image that you want to see as a wife. Why shouldn't you submit?
Have ego.
Yeah.
Men have ego. But naturally men have ego.
Yeah.
Men have ego. But also there are women who have ego.
Yeah.
As she has said. All right, my data is going for a short break. Please, as you're doing so, kindly those who watching us, you can start sending your text, your questions, your concerns, your contributions, your comments. Those who are on social media also, you can start sending in your comments. We want you to be live with us. Don't just listen. Give us your contribution. Give us your thoughts. The same time, invite a friend. Just share page. Those who are watching us on YouTube also, kindly on sowatv.ke. Kindly share. Those who are watching. Is it all to
Ladies of World.
Yes, kindly share. Want this thing to reach as many marriages as possible. So share. We'll be right back. A break.
Lives and celebrate ourselves. I believe that you will be part of us in this year's annual Women's Conference. And I want to
Allow me to tell you, the altar that swallowed your finances, tonight will vomit it.
Night of deliverance and night of divine.
I see you come here.
Leave me alone.
One.
I'm the aunt.
Who's back?
No.
Come on.
Whatever you need to bring before God, bring it. It's going to be a PhD night. The devil will bow, and this time you'll win the case. Remember, oh Lord, my case is before you. PhD night on the 24th of the month of June, here at the Lord City, Sound of Abundance Church, along Kangundo Road. When you come this night, we'll be bringing our case before God, and God, who is the judge of all, will give us solution. God bless you. Don't miss this night. Your life will never be the same again. Don't miss. Welcome back. Thank you for holding up. Thank you for staying there, waiting for the second segment of this program. We're happy that you're there. Every Tuesday we call it
Terrific Tuesdays.
I'm always excited to sit on this couch every Tuesday with my friend, my wife, my partner in Christ, and my partner in
Christ,
in crime. And we discuss this thing called
marriage.
We strongly believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only.
If only you work it.
And today, Karibu Sana, we are happy that you're going to be part of this great meeting, and we are happy that you're getting married. Please remember, our marriage court is still coming up. We're still waiting for your names to come by. We're waiting for you to say we would like to be in the marriage court. We would like to, talk about, be part of the program, appear on the show on this thing called marriage. When we're having the set, you want to be part of it, then kind of send us your name. It's not one person. You come with your wife.
Yeah.
You come with your wife. It's going to be a very wonderful time. So let us know before we start announcing the date. We want to make sure we are the number we're looking for, and then it's going to be a show that will bless you. Amen?
Yeah, I think was bringing you down on the issue of Kiswahili. There is Ben
onto your TV, guys, last month when my Wi-Fi went down. Mko chonjo kabisa.
Wow.
God bless
Thank you. God bless you, Benzi.
Then
We've jumped to Betnas Membok.
Betnas Membok is there.
Yeah.
Then we have David Odiambo, Karibu Sana. Then we have Pastor Dan Mutuko saying this thing called marriage. Thank you, Pastor, for being part.
Your phone is an English phone. It does the translation. Here he has written the way we said, what is this thing called marriage in Swahili?
Oh.
So he has translated. Your phone is an English,
Yeah, you see, it's not this kind of...
It's jifanyas.
It's not this kind of phone. You know what I mean?
And he's saying, mambo yanayo itwandoa.
Pastor Dan.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Say hi to your wife. This one is Lizzie WP Rick, as usual. saying good evening, Dad and Mom. Both of you look good. Thank you.
Yeah, then there is
Georgina.
Georgina said, Tukaba dear. And MC Pardo David.
Nice.
Saying, watching, God bless you. Then we have Anthony Mbwana. Anthony Mbwana is saying, communication is key in marriage. Family matters. As today I was called by a senior chief to help him not to be beaten up by the wife because of communication.
Senior chief.
I believe with my heart. Will what?
Find a
way to help such cases. Oh, okay. Akila is saying, watching from Solace. John Moniki, thank you for joining. God bless you. Vila is saying, good to see you, Mom. You look moi. Kama kawaida, we love you following. God bless you, Victor, your beautiful wife. Shabegi is saying, the spirit of know-it-all.
Yeah.
The ego. Then my beautiful mother-in-law, Timina. She's the gem.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman. And then, so... True, Aki. I don't know if we have some on our
Soa TV.
On Soa TV.
Let me check.
On our live on our phone.
Let me check it.
You can send your comments, your text. You can send your feedback on 0727 438 728. Somebody is saying, let me read this one. Is saying we are ready and waiting. Pastor Mary and James, they're waiting for this thing to come. We are here now. God bless you. And who else is here? Okay, okay, we are waiting. I think for marriage court.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we are ready and waiting. Please let us know. Is it for marriage court? Pastor Mary and James.
Yeah.
Okay, we would like to be part of it. Let's just text us, talk to us. We'll be able to get to you, and God will bless. Do you have others here, maybe?
Let me check out and see if this side has any. Before we go to the second and the last. Okay, this one is saying, praise Jesus, following closely, Peace from Kajiado. Peace is becoming one of our very good viewers.
Yes, good followers.
Yeah, and she's saying, loving the show. Communication is the key for every relationship.
Correct.
Love your dress code. Peace from Kajiado. Wow.
Karibu.
Thank you very much, Peace.
Is she married?
She's not. Last time she said she's single and believing God for a partner.
Very good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in continuing, we have been
about ego.
We were talking of moving on from a series of battles. And the first one, and issues in marriage. We said the first one was communication. Okay, break the ice. Start off with the communication. Number 2, we said forget the blame game and take responsibility. Okay, finger pointing, and you're the one who caused, you're the issue, you're the one who made me cheat. Because you're the one who made me cheat. As if someone brought for you that girl or brought for you that man. Is absolutely childish and foolish. Yeah. Throwing such a blame game on someone is out of this world. And then number 2 is number 3 is tame your ego.
Tame your ego.
Yeah.
Now, there's something you said, and ask me to pick it a bit, then we finish because our time is not on our side. Now, another thing is
tame your ego. We tame on still on. Yeah.
For example, as you said.
Yeah.
How can a woman, the wife, not a woman, or your wife come to you and tell you, honey, I want us to talk. Then you bring a lot of attitude.
Yeah.
You become arrogant. You become, I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to bring. What? You see, there are people you can bring that ego to, but not your wife, not your husband.
Yeah.
No, I'm done talking. We cannot sit down at me, this man, we cannot sit, we cannot.
Yeah.
The husband is saying, let's have a sitting, let's talk.
Yeah.
He said, we are not sitting, we are not talking, I don't want to hear from you. When you're like that, it means you've allowed your ego to take over.
Yes. Pride.
So what will happen is this. That marriage will definitely break.
Yeah.
I think also ego makes you become rude.
Yeah. Yes.
Ego makes you become very rude.
Yeah.
And you think, the worst thing about ego is that when you bring it on board, you're the one who will suffer. You might think that person will suffer eventually on the long run. You're the one who will pay the price.
Yeah, and for me, this is what I usually say. The person who calms down and says, excuse me, please, even if they are not on the wrong, says, can we talk, is not weak. Matter of fact, that is the person that is expliciting maturity. Kuliko wewe mwenye unavuta mdomo mwezi mzima. And you're the man. Yani, some of these things I will never understand when a man does them. I will never.
How can a man be gloomy a whole week?
A whole month. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Fully? Yeah. And then, apart from wewe kufura mwezi mzima bure, na ni uko na makosa, when you're just the one who has issues, you go ahead, your wife comes down and tells you, Baba Nani, can we talk? I don't like the atmosphere that we have in this home. Yeah. And you still go ahead and show your ego and you walk out. Or you tell her, talk about what? Now you have realized you have a problem. Yani unakuwa rude. And then sasa, instead of talking, unaanza kumsomea. Unaona, inaanza kukua, you, until the day you change, until the day you realize your mistake, you will lose me. I'm happy with my wife. See, you're the one who is hurting. She just came down. She's hurt. She's also feeling the pain. But she has decided to be the bigger person.
She wants the marriage to work.
Yeah, and she has told you, can we talk? Why can't you just sit down amicably? That job is not as important as your marriage. You can lose your job. Okay? But together with your wife, there's no river you can't cross. True. Okay? Why don't you tell her, I'm going to work and it's already 7:30 a.m. Whatever you want us to talk about, I'm sure it can't end in the next 30 minutes. Can we book a date today evening? I leave work early. As in, just make it work now. Hey, make it work. Okay, no umefura. No, unasikia unasikia yes, kama niongelesha. Kama ni miss. No, there's that kind of nonsense feeling. No, but at least do this. Yeah?
Kisa ali.
Mbebe sikisa hapo kisa. Hapana.
Mama anapenda kufanya vitu mzuri.
Sasa kisa ingine kama kuna madhena mingi, kuna issues, kuna you call them what? Makesi. Kama makesi ziko sana, the kiss might not make things better. You just tell her, oh, you want us to talk. It's 7:30 a.m. I'm supposed to be in the office by 8:30. And I'm sure whatever you want us to talk about cannot take less than 15 minutes. So we do this. Why can't we meet out for coffee at so-and-so place in this place? Let's go. Jioni mna meet.
Saa zingine yo kuambiwa ati women don't bring issues in the morning.
Yeah.
They bring in the night.
But they can bring any time.
No, women bring in the night.
They can bring any time.
I know women. Men.
Kwani we are night runners. What are you trying to insinuate? We only talk when the moon is up.
You never know. You people are very queer.
Well, apana, we talk anytime. Women are people
Men are the ones who bring issues during the morning because they want to take off.
Yeah. No, it is not certain.
Then
issues can be brought anytime by anyone.
That money that we feel have to talk.
Yeah.
You can mention it.
Yeah. But you see now,
sometimes if you tell a man that let's meet.
Apana, see let's meet. Sasa let's meet inatoka kwa the man.
What about kama mama that the man has calmed down and has to talk about me, I'm going to work, can you talk later?
Yeah, unamwambia tu can you talk later?
No,
because I'll be late for work.
Now, who is thinking the wife, you have been quiet and has to talk. And you're not the CEO of that your company. And now the husband is telling you others to talk. No, I'm going to work, I have a meeting by 7 with my bosses, or 8, we cannot talk. Cannot find time. But still, I strongly believe you can create time.
Yeah, and ego is a killer.
Put it down.
Ego is a remember that one, it is at least ringia mtu mwenye anakuona kwa umevaa suti. Anajua tu the outer part. This is someone who knows you in and out. When you're sick, she's the one nursing you. She's the one even who takes you to the doctor and all that. Ni anakuosha, nursing you and taking care of you. And at the end of the day, bado unaringa nini? That kind of ego for me, it just portrays foolishness and lack of wisdom. So there's who to choose to bring the ego on. Otherwise, it's not necessary.
Number
4. Number 5.
Number 5, because of time. Listen and understand your partner. When you're talking, don't talk and she talks. Don't talk with the defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Don't talk really. I want to answer this one. It's not true. One thing about communication is the best communication is the one that you're talking and you have no wall.
Yeah.
You have no defense. What do I mean? The person I want to talk about, okay, what is it? Like you're blank. Your mind is just blank. All you want to do is to listen.
Yeah, you don't know what. Yeah. According to you, you don't.
So you start nini. When maneno zote. You're already spoiled. Wewe hakuna siku na maneno. Kila siku kama uongee umefumenuna. Nini? So when you start like that,
yeah, umeharibu.
Yeah. The best communication is listen. Listen.
Yeah.
Let the other person vent out. Let them talk. Then when you're done, talk. And when the person is talking, the other person is talking. Usiingilie katikati.
Yeah.
Then ukasema mama. No.
Utasahau.
One day I cancelled a couple. I got tired.
Yeah.
The woman was interjecting the husband like 50 times in one sentence.
And that one has no even respect because now she's even doing that in front of a third party.
She has no respect.
Yeah.
And she really ashamed the husband. So what needs to happen is that you need to listen when the person... As a matter of fact, this is what I believe. You're too mature people.
Yeah.
You can talk. I listen to you. You're done. You listen to me. After then, okay. On that matter, I had not seen it that way. Or this is how I saw it. Or this is where this is what annoyed me. Tell them I was annoyed by the way you handle this matter. This is a way you are not two mad people.
Yeah.
When you start scratching each other, throwing tantrums, shouting, lifting your voice, clicking, to an extent you start slapping each other. There's a way it can be a serious matter. You'll handle things. So listen and understand your partner. Yeah.
Listen and understand your partner because you don't know why they did what they did or why they are behaving the way they are behaving. You can be surprised that person that you think has been all moody, it has been so bad at work.
Yes.
And when you listen and you understand them, you'll realize, hey, I was even not there for you when you're going through all the things you are going through. But at the end of the day, by listening, you'll be able to understand. And in listening is the way you have said, listen with an open mind, listen with an open spirit, be concerned, be present. Because you see also you can listen and your mind is not there.
Yeah.
Like when I don't understand this communication whereby someone is not giving you eye contact.
They're on phone.
They are on phone or they are on TV. Or they are so you na uchafu kwa kucha.
Are you listening?
Yeah, for me that one is not listening. For me that one is whatever you're saying is not weighty. You see, whatever you're trying to pass along, I am busy. Are you getting it? Because listening has to have eye contact, has to have I can hear you. All right? And then now unanyamaza until mtu anamaliza kuongea, then now you can give your opinion or commendation on whatever they have said. So for me, in listening, you understand the person.
True. And for a place of listening, it is better for women don't know. They know how to interject.
It's wrong.
So what you do, learn.
Yeah.
Most women, hapana. Matter of fact.
Nitasahau. Wacha niseme before nisahau. Acha kukata.
Mwambie no.
Yeah. Well, how does it make someone feel?
It makes you feel as if
the interjections.
One is annoying.
It is so annoying.
So annoying.
Yeah.
Two, it makes you feel like what you're saying is not you're talking about it.
Ama kwani wewe una kitu ya kusema?
Wewe ndio mako iko pepo.
Yeah.
You have nothing to say. What needs to happen is this. Women learn it. Most women have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's one is.
Yeah. Your husband is talking. Apana, no answer. Hey, ni mama yangu. The man he has listened to you. He has been looking at you. Your dad goes, woman is okay, can I talk? Yeah. Sema yako najua hapa unataka kutetea. You just want to defend yourself.
Ananza, you see, Esther, I've been doing this thing and I've been doing nilikuambia.
Ama
nilikuambia nikakwambia. Iko ndo shida yako.
Usikiangi.
Umekuwa cancel.
Uzi ndio kitu na mtu umenidharau. The woman anakuambia let me finish. So learn to listen.
Yeah, without interjecting.
Yeah. And you'll get it through.
Yeah. You'll understand someone much better.
And then you'll be able to get it from their perspective.
Yeah.
Then answer will come.
Yes.
Number 6 is discuss the matter comprehensively. Or handle the matter ichambue mpaka ishe.
Yeah. What is the topic again for maybe someone
topic
who's
is moving on, how to move on from a series of issues and battles in marriage.
Yeah.
You have been having issues. Now, how do you come out and stabilize in the marriage?
Yeah.
Number 5, we say number 1 is talk, communicate.
Communication.
Break the ice. Number 2, we said forget the blame game, take responsibility.
Number 3,
Number 3,
ego.
tame your ego. Number 4, listen, understand your partner. So number
5.
Number 5 is discuss the matter comprehensively. For example, the issue is the way your husband talks to the female friends. Talk about it. So basically, spend it long and anarchy. Spend it. You are not handled the matter.
Yeah.
2, the wife has just told you, don't tell your wife, it's just colleagues. Whatever is making you feel hurt, ichambue. Talk about it. When you do this, why are you doing this? Let's talk about this matter. And sometimes, it's the truth. You might talk about it, and probably in between you disagree. Leave it.
Yeah.
But come back to it later. Because whatever you don't talk about it comprehensively,
Yeah.
tomorrow
It will crop up
it will
again.
crop up again.
Yeah.
So the best thing is, I don't like the way you talk to me. You don't talk to me like that. I was offended. I was hurt. I felt disrespected. I felt like you're just trying to show up something. How can people come here? Talk about that matter. Don't go far. Don't accuse. Don't insult. Don't be judgmental. But handle the issue in the core.
Yeah.
You see, for example, I'll give an example. Like this scenario I had in church, whereby the man they're looking for the fruit of the womb. And the man is quiet about it. He comes to the house, is moody, he's not talking. So the wife is under pressure. Why is this man doing like this?
Yeah.
So the wife decides to ask the man, tell the man, okay, I've discovered you're not talking in this house. What is the problem? I always feel about total. So the woman is confused.
Yeah.
How do I bring up this? Talk about that issue. Tell my wife this thing. You get solution.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Talking about an issue comprehensively, it finishes the issue.
True.
Truth be told, is like now when that issue is being wrapped up by talking about it comprehensively, inakuwa hii kitu situmalize, tutashindaga tukiinua, tutashindanga tukiongea. And see, there is a matter that could be lengthy.
True.
That can't be handled once and for all. Ni issue probably that needs revisiting and visiting.
Yeah.
Okay, like what causes this? What makes you behave like this? What makes you shout? Why do you easily slap me, your wife, and then you go on your knees and apologize? What usually happens? There are some issues that needs in-depth communication and in-depth kuchambuliwa. Yeah. And for me, one must be willing to talk about it, because now this is the thing I said another time we were discussing. I don't know what topic we were discussing, but I said there is no way, even if you don't want the issue to be revisited because you're the one on the wrong, there is totally no way the issue cannot point at you if you're the one on the wrong.
True.
Like for instance, you're the one who did the battering, okay, the physical abuse, when ulimchapa, okay. How will you handle the matter without saying, I did not like the way you hit me? It has to come that way.
It has to come true.
And you have to own up that it was, by all means, even if you are under pressure at work, by all means, even if she shouted at you, it was not right. Owning up makes the person, one, calm down. Number two, it opens up a door for the thing now to be wrapped up.
True.
Yeah, and now it goes in depth, and this thing you've done several times, you've handled it several times. When you agree to handle a matter comprehensively, it even dies, it ends. Kuna vile kuna kwa na closure on that matter. But if a matter is handled juju lightly, it tends to repeat itself pale mbele in the future, because there was a root that was not unplugged. Yeah.
Before we go to the third and the last one, I want us to take maybe one. Somebody is saying that there's that person to talk about the matter, that there is that person to talk about the matter, but there's no one to tell. I'm trying to get what it is trying to mean here. Is that person you want to tell the matter, but what? But there's no person. It's like you want to talk to. All right, like okay, that person is a matter you have.
Yeah.
And the person you should be telling is not there. Is absent. That kind of what do you do? Like this matter I'm having is my wife. I should be telling, but she's not there.
Okay.
So someone like that, what do you do with them?
One, you seek their presence. Okay.
You tell the man to have to talk.
Yeah, I want us to talk, and if that person probably is very busy, you inquire of the time and the schedule that they'll be available. Yeah.
You tell the husband, I want to know when we can talk.
Yeah. When can we talk? Seems like you're very busy, and I want us to talk. One, if their presence is not there. If they refuse for the communication, that just tells you they've been dodging you. They are not willing to talk. So you look for another person whereby you can talk to. You look for a third party where you can pour out to. One, it gives you relief. Two, it gives you direction. Probably someone who is of a higher state than you, who can counsel you.
Two, report that person to somebody that you think they can listen to. But this is the thing. Anyone that does not want to discuss matters is somebody who has decided he wants the marriage to die.
And me, I usually say they are an escapist. They're escaping from something.
Even if they're escaping, but I think they're trying to find a way of getting out of the marriage.
Yes.
Because if you are in this thing, you don't want it to work. You will do everything possible to make sure it works.
Yeah.
So if your wife wants to discuss a matter with you and you are not available, you're dodging, you're becoming hard-headed, you're becoming tough-headed, you're becoming you're an escapee. You find a way, and I'm tired now. I don't have issues now. We'll talk tomorrow.
Can't you see I'm from work?
Can't you see I'm tired? Can't you see I'm from work? Please, we make my Marcos Taki. You're dodging. It means you are not for that marriage to work.
Yeah.
And so sometimes, you're wasting the time of that woman.
Yeah, for me, I usually believe what you value, you'll make time for.
Okay. So I want us to take the last one. So maybe if you have a question or something, you can answer very fast in the next few minutes we are having. So the last one is how do you move from, how do you start building into having a stable relationship after having series of issues and battles in the marriage? The last one is forgive and let go. Forgive and forget. Forgive and let go. One of the things that makes a marriage not to stabilize is when you keep having repeating the same thing.
Yeah.
You're always on the same matter. You're always on the same issue. You are not 6 months down the line.
You're still on the matter.
Wait, I know you can do what you did Alice last time. You with your phone, I know you're just chatting with someone. You see, once you've handled the matter comprehensively, forgive. Okay, I'm sorry I've hurt you. I'm sorry I was not sensitive enough to make you. And in my insensitivity, you got hurt, and that was so bad of me. You own up. Then tell them, okay, from now, I'm sorry. Just let me forgive me. I'm sorry about that. And then let go. Let me just think about it. I will forgive you tomorrow. Let me just think about it. My mom, I will tell you. I will think about forgiving you tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
feeling nice.
Feeling nice.
Yeah.
So
one who was wronged agreed to give a second chance. For me, I usually say second chances are given to those whom deserve it. Not everyone deserves second chances. But not everyone deserves second chances. Everyone deserves forgiveness. But not everyone deserves second chances. Yes, everyone deserves forgiveness.
Yes, true.
But not everyone deserves second chances. Some people can never earn it. Okay? But there's this person that you look at and you say, let me give him a second chance. Let me give him an opportunity to prove himself if he has changed. But not everyone. Kuna mtu umeshuki forgive. Right now, they don't deserve your second chance. You just forgive ile ya Mungu. So that you don't harbor what? You don't harbor iniquity. You don't harbor unforgiveness.
Would that make like you've concluded the marriage?
And that is what I'm saying, as you have told Edith with the question she has asked, there are some people who are totally not willing to make the marriage work.
Too.
Okay, someone whom you've tried, they are not. They keep on promising and hurting you, and lifting your hopes, and they never change. That is someone who does not deserve your second chance, because you've tried it. It's not the first time you've given the second chance. You've given the second chance, but they are not proving themselves worthy of your second chance. So kuna vile unaamua kuishi nao, ama kuna vile unaamua you walk out. Yeah.
All right, we believe you have had it. I don't know if we have maybe a question or one or two. Then we can say it as a night. Just before we conclude, we want to appreciate all those who have been following us closely, those who have been saying we have been blessed by this program. We just thank God for you. Please make sure if you want to be in our marriage court, and let me explain the marriage court. The marriage court is not a place whereby
what is it?
It is a place whereby we are making each other understand. You're making your partner understand in a different perspective, in a setup.
From example, a man's perspective.
Yes, it's like, okay, where is manga? What do these other men think? This is how I get it. Men, do you think I'm right or wrong?
From a woman's perspective.
Yeah, you see, so we are here as men. We feel, no, you misunderstand your husband there. It's not really a place where you're coming to make your husband look like a devil worshipper, or no. But we are coming to probably, say, for example, and it doesn't have to be exactly that you and your husband are having that issue. But even if it is, even as by the time you're coming to the program, we will also know what to discuss and what not to discuss live on TV or on camera. So, but there are things we can discuss. There are people who are having, the woman is having an issue and the man does, so they don't get along. You guys don't agree. You don't get along. You want this thing settled in a setup. You see? So we sit and we hear other people's opinion. This man is saying, me, I think it's this way. You know, he's saying this way. And that way, you get the answer. By the time we leave there, the marriage is healed. Especially if your marriage feels like it needs a touch. It needs another party. Or rather, not just to be in the show and say, we would like also to, we have questions that we want to ask in your presence. Live, we want to ask questions facing you, live. It doesn't have to be what we are going through exactly, but we want to ask questions, or probably it's what we are facing, and we want to get an answer, not via text, but we want to appear live to ask the question. It's going to be a topic that will bless you. So make sure you're part of it. Let us know. Just send us your name, send us the name of your wife. Let's know how long you've been married, if you have kids, and then what is the state of your marriage? Is it dead? Is it sick? Is it dying? Is it dead?
Say well.
Yeah.
Sick, dying, dead.
Is your marriage normal? Abnormal? Where does your marriage fall at?
Yeah.
And from there we'll be able to have a great show. So let us know who want to be in our marriage court. It's going to be a wonderful time. And then something is coming up for all the married. We're going to have a day, me and my wife, where we'll be leading prayers. These are married couples prayer summit. Married couple prayer summit.
That's right.
Why? We want to pray with people. We'll be in church. We'll talk a bit about marriage. We want only those who are allowed to come are those who are married. And what we want is this. We want, if possible, we want only the married couples. I know you want to pray for your husband, you want to pray for your wife, yes, but you want married couples. Because there are prayers we'll pray, both of you need to be there. So we're having a married couples coming up. We'll be studying by the next show. We'll be giving you the dates for the married couples prayer summit.
Yeah.
1 day of intense prayer for all the couples. Then we'll be having fun time. A lot of things will be happening, and the Lord will bless you. Maybe your parting shot before we close.
My parting shot is this thing called marriage can work. And it is possible for yours. The one that you think is hopeless, it is possible with God that it can work. All you need is put your hand to it and be committed to making it work. Give it your best shot. Yeah, do it to the last drop until you, at some point, God forbid, if it never works, you will say that I did my best.
If you see another man's marriage working, you can tap into it.
Yeah.
And then yours will come alive. Yes, just decide. And decide to cooperate.
Yeah.
Decide to make
Usisumbue watu.
Usumbue watu. Usipende hapa hypertension because umekuwa kichwa ngumu.
Mpaka watoto wanasumbukia ndani.
Yeah, and you know when you're a bad man, even if you marry 20 women, you still be a bad man.
That's the seed. It's in you.
So please make sure you keep on joining us, keep following us on YouTube, keep making sure you come to our YouTube page, RFB Akama Sound of Abundance, TV.ke, Facebook page, YouTube page, and our Instagram, Ladies of Royal Distinction. Lord, is Lord.
I don't have an Instagram of that. It's on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Lord,
Ladies of Royal Distinction.
Then you come to Mama's YouTube page. Is
Juliet Bernard Akama.
On
Facebook
YouTube.
Same.
Facebook the same. Instagram
same.
Just make sure you like, love, and share. Follow us on all these platforms, and the Lord will bless you. Please make sure again on Friday we'll be having our PhD
night.
It's going to be a kesha like no other. Please make sure the advert has been running all through.
Yeah.
Make sure you're part of this great time in the presence of the Lord. It's going to be a night of every case, marital case, business case, court case, land issues, marital issues. Every case you have, we'll bring them before the Lord in prayer, and God definitely you'll be acquitted. God will fight that battle for you, and you'll win it. So make sure you don't miss it. And then tomorrow again, we still have I don't know which day it is. I think the 15 or 16. Is it?
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow is 22nd day.
Thank you. 22nd day of our prayer ring. So our trusting God, the second of the year will carry breakthroughs we've never seen before. Kindly be part of us tomorrow. Then again, tomorrow is a communion and healing service. So make sure you come. It's going to be a powerful time, a blast in the presence of God. And then worship with us on Sunday. You can never ever regret being in Sound of Abundance. First service 8:30, second service start from 10:30, and your life will never remain the same again. As we always say, as long as you're not dead,
there is hope for your tomorrow.
Keep watching Sower TV,
touching lives with the power of love.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Have a good night.
Shalom.
Bye for now.